guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another episode of Ask JustSteph. I don't know what that was with the hands. But yeah, basically it's just a regular feature that's going to be on my channel now where I answer you guys' questions, and you can use the hashtag #AskJustSteph on social media so I can find your questions really. If you don't want to ask me directly or whatever, just use the hashtag. So I'm gonna get started. I have questions on my phone. Yeah, these are some questions from Instagram, some from Facebook. They're mainly questions that I got after I posted a picture on my Instagram and Facebook last week telling you guys that I was gonna, you know, be doing Q&As and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get started. What kind of exercises do you do? Yeah, I think I answered this in detail really in my last Q&A video. I do a whole range of exercises, and it's broken up into 3 days a week for me because I just got a gym membership. Before that I used to work out at home just doing random cardio and, you know, intensity training exercises, high intensity training exercises. But now I just do 3 days consisting of push exercises, pull exercises and leg exercises. And I am planning to do a video where I bring, you know, you guys to the gym with me so you can actually see what I'm doing and how I do it. But I just haven't gotten around to do it yet. So yeah, just be patient with me and I can share more about my workout routine with you guys. What do you use to keep your skin looking nice and healthy? Yeah, I feel, what do I do actually? I don't really do that much. I just have a spot cream that I use called Duac, and I have, what else do I do? I use this serum. It's a bee venom serum. I mentioned it in my current favorites video. It's by my Nuka doctor. And that's quite good for like removing scars and blemishes and just aiding healthy skin, you know, rejuvenation, that's the word, healthy skin rejuvenation. So that keeps my skin in pretty good condition. I've been using it for about 2 months now. And also I try to eat as healthy as possible and drink lots of water. I love lemon in my water. So yeah, apart from that, I don't really do much else. Any tips on a healthy meal? I'm planning on doing some healthy meal / snack videos. So yeah, all that stuff is to come, guys. It's just, it's hard to kind of do everything at once when I have so many ideas, so many things that I want to show you guys on this channel. So off the top of my head, you know, would be low-fat natural yogurt or low-fat Greek yogurt with fruit, or maybe with, you know, a sprinkling of oats, some linseeds, healthy nuts. Almonds are really good for filling you up. Just don't eat too much because obviously nuts are high in fat. And I also eat a lot of protein, so a lot of my meals would be, let's say, at least 30% protein in comparison to, you know, carbs and fat. What am I talking about? More than 30%. So yeah, I always try to include a lot of protein in my diet and in my meals, and that way I fill up on protein instead of just like carbs, like, because I love rice and I love bread and pasta, but I always try to have less of that and more protein and veg in my meals. So if you can just kind of work out the balance that way, I think that's, you know, a great start already. What made you to be so confident and outgoing? Thanks, I'll take that as a compliment that you think I'm confident and outgoing. No, I used to be like extremely confident when I was a teenager. Like, nobody could tell me that I looked bad, that my hair wasn't on point, the makeup wasn't on fleek, or, you know, whatever you want to call it. But then for some reason I started going through a period of like just anxiety and depression, and my self-esteem and confidence just totally plummeted. And like, I'm better now, but honestly I think what helps me to be confident, or what kind of got me out of that slump, was just I got sick of feeling bad about myself, feeling sorry for myself, comparing myself to other people, other girls, and just, it's exhausting. Like, it's literally physically and mentally draining to feel bad and negative all the time. Like, it makes me feel sick, like it makes me feel ill. So when I feel myself going down that road or just kind of putting myself down a little bit, I just have like this voice in my head, and like I try to talk myself out of it. And there was an interesting quote I saw on Instagram recently actually, and it was something along the lines of, another woman's beauty doesn't take away from your own, or something like that. Like, so basically, just because she is the way she is doesn't make you any less of what you are. Like, there's no need to compare yourself to other people, put yourself down. Like, why shouldn't you be confident the way you are? And just, you know, I don't know, life's too short to be going around feeling bad for yourself and just feeling negative. That's the way I see it, really. So to answer your question, what makes me so confident? I don't feel I'm so confident, but what does help my confidence is just you know, I try to talk to myself and be as positive as possible, because sure, what else am I gonna do? It's either be miserable or try to be happy. Do you have any fashion tips or fashion ideas? I'm sorry, but no, I don't. Fashion just isn't my thing, guys. I can't dress to save my life. It's actually kind of embarrassing to admit, because I feel like, as you know, a woman, I should be able to play on my strengths physically and just, you know, work with my features and what I have, but I just can't. I can't. Makeup, I'm crap. Fashion, I'm crap. Like, my boyfriend Tony could put together a better outfit for me than I could for myself. Yeah, that's terrible. So I'm sorry, but I can't give you any fashion tips or ideas. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Yeah, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? Working my ass off as an OP nurse. OP means overpowered, by the way, if you don't know. Yeah, I cannot wait to like be working properly as a registered nurse, guys. Like, I love my field, like I love what I do, and in particular I want to work with children with intellectual disability. So I'm planning to apply to different job posts to do with children with intellectual disability, and hopefully that goes well. I want to travel as well. Like, I really want to travel. I want to go to New York, I want to go to Japan, Italy, France. I've been to France already, but I want to go back again. Yeah, like, I just want to live my life and explore the world and kind of just make the most of, you know, the time that I do have while I'm alive. What's it like working in a hospital? Yeah, I wouldn't really know, because I don't work in a hospital. I am an intellectual disability nurse, so the majority, like if not all, of my service users or clients, like, we don't call them patients because they're not sick, they're not like ill. That's just, you know, they have a disability, but it's not a sickness or an illness or a disease, you know. So the majority of our service users would live either in the community or in residential care, residential services for people with ID. So yeah, that's where I work. At the moment I'm in a respite house for children with intellectual disabilities. So basically it's just a home, you know, to give the family and the parents a break. Because it can be very difficult, you know, being a caregiver of someone with intellectual disability, especially the children, because they're still developing and learning and trying to, you know, figure out this whole life thing, as we all are. So yeah, I wouldn't really know what it's like working in a hospital. I've only had 4 weeks experience working in a hospital, and that was my specialist placement, so sorry. How many children do you want to have? I don't even know if I want to have kids, to be honest with you. Yeah, like, ideally if I did have kids I would want 2, but oh my goodness, that sun is so annoying in my eyes. This is the downside to filming with natural light, guys, when this happens. But yeah, 2 kids ideally, and that's if I have kids. I'm at the, like, I don't know if this is just me in this stage of my life, obviously, because I'm not ready to have children yet. Maybe my feelings will change as I get older and as, you know, I change and develop in life. But for now, yeah, like, I don't know, I don't really see myself having kids. I just feel I'm too much of a selfish person. Like, as bad as that sounds, I feel like if I'm not completely 100% into it, then I shouldn't bring another life into this world, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's all about me right now. Like, I'm not even thinking about kids. Why did you decide to start making videos? Why did I decide to start making videos on this channel? Because I had another channel when I was about 16, I think, about like makeup and piercings and just whatever I was into at the time. This is back in the day when YouTube wasn't about making money or being likable or like, just, you know, YouTube is a lot more business orientation nowadays, when back then it was just talk about whatever you want and you put it on the internet and people see it and it's like, cool, whatever. But for this channel, it was just so I could see myself more objectively and be able to like improve myself as a person, starting a video diary, you know, hence my vlogs and stuff like that. And yeah, to just be more objective, like to see myself from another point of view and see how I can kind of improve myself in that way. And it actually has helped me a lot, because before I could not even stand to, you know, hear my voice, not to even mention edit videos and watch myself over and over and over. And it, like, yeah, like I've come a long way, definitely. It has helped my confidence and stuff like that. How do you stay positive? How do I stay positive? Again, kind of like what I said about being confident. I feel like what else can I do? Like, either be miserable or do something about it. So I just try to be as positive as possible, because I feel we all have, you know, so much time on this earth, and it's not like life is short. I think I said, you know, life is too short to do whatever earlier on, but the thing is, like, life isn't actually short, it's quite long. It's just, what do you do with your time during your lifespan? Do you know what I mean? So you can either spend your life being negative and, you know, pessimistic and just complaining about stuff, or you can be positive and, you know, driven and a go-getter and actually get what you want and just do things a different way. But, you know, yeah, how do I stay positive? I just do it. Just do it. That's like a motto that I live by, the Nike slogan. Yeah, like, just do it. No excuses, no nothing, just power through, get it done, you'll reap the benefits in the end. That's how I stay positive. What's the best advice you were ever given? What's the best advice I was ever given? I don't even know. I've been given so much advice. Probably nobody cares. It's something that Tony says a lot, my boyfriend. Like, yeah, like, you'd be surprised how much stress and pressure we ourselves put on ourselves, thinking that, oh, this is what's expected of me, or, you know, this is what people think, this is what I should be doing, this is how it looks, yada yada yada. And then sometimes you realize nobody's even looking at you. Like, nobody cares what you're doing. Nobody, like, not nobody cares in a bad way, but you're the one putting this pressure on yourself, not anyone else. So don't take yourself too seriously. Like, just, you know, calm down, like, tone it down a bit. What are some of your life goals? What are some of your life goals? Well, my not immediate goal, my closest goal at the moment is to graduate with first. Like, I really want to graduate with the first. My actions may not speak of, you know, may not show that at the moment, because I definitely feel I could be studying and working a lot harder than I am at the moment. But sometimes I feel like I work better under pressure, or I do quite well under pressure. So, I mean, somehow, some way, by God's grace, I will graduate with the first. Like, it's just gonna happen somehow. I'll make it happen. And yeah, one of my life goals, another goal would be, yeah, to travel and just not be content, but just have some sort of fulfillment by the time I'm 30. Like, I want to see places. I want to, you know, not worry about money, like, oh, I can't do this because, you know, it's too expensive, or always check. Like, obviously you do need to be financially conscious and not just, you know, squander your money and stuff like that, but I want to be financially just comfortable. That's not really a specific goal, but I'm not really that great at making goals. That's the best I can give you, sorry. How many calories do you eat a day? I eat 2,139 calories. That's very specific, so like sometimes I go a bit over, sometimes I'm a little bit under that, but that would generally be the ballpark area calories that I eat. Why do you think black people are so materialistic? Do you think it's due to poor family values? No, I don't think it's as deep as, you know, poor family values. Honestly, like being completely honest, I think black people just like to show off as, you know, as a group of people. I feel like it's just part of the culture, and it's kind of just ingrained in a lot of us. And, you know, people will sometimes miss, you know, bills and payments just so they can get their weave done, just so they can have, you know, the latest phone, the latest this, the latest that, and just put on this persona that, you know, they are a certain way when really they're not. Like, they just want to show off some kind of fakeness. Yeah, so I think that's the reason why it may seem that black people are so materialistic. And obviously this isn't all black people, because I wouldn't really say I'm like that, but yeah, that's my opinion on that question. So that's pretty much it for this video. And yeah, if you have any questions yourself, just feel free to comment below. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all my links are in the description box, or you can just search @JustSteph. I'll put it on the screen right here. Search it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoy these types of videos where I answer your questions and I just talk and, you know, chit chat a little bit. Let me know what you think and give this video a thumbs up, please, if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more. Yeah, that's it, guys. Bye. Yeah, push-ups. You can increase the intensity and make it a little bit harder by putting your feet up on a chair, putting your feet up on your bed, or like an exercise ball or something. That would be really good for your core area also, doing it with the exercise ball. And yeah, really great for the pectorals, as they're called.